And hello, folks. It is Zach Kamikaze. I'm here to bring you another game I got a key for from the. This game is called Tessa's Ark. I'm waiting for it to boot up right now. It's from Andrew Higgins, and I thank you for letting me have a key to try and play this. There we go. I feel like it's about to drop the bass on me. Oh, geez, it is. Okay, I had to turn that down. We'll mess with the sound volume in a moment. Let's turn this back up. Okay, now I should be good. I hope, anyway. Movement speed, toggle full screen. Well, I didn't know I needed a tutorial for a main menu, but I'm fine with it. I've rewritten the beginning of the story too many times to count at this point. Usually, I'm very poignant? I don't know what that means. Captain of the debate team in high school, anyway. Wait, is this the maker of the game? Who's saying this? Wait, I'm confused already. Is this needed? Ultimately, I've come to the conclusion. You just need to have been there. One bit of advice I've heard repeatedly throughout my life is an old proverb that a journey of 1,000 miles starts with one step. Might as well start here then. Start there then, at the first step. When I first realized the life I'd been living was a facade, like spray paint over rust. For example, this blue spark you see here is me. This is my soul, life force, whatever you want to call it. This is how I woke up. Well, not exactly like this at least. Let me explain it to you in a way that it was explained to me. So, is this a visual novel? Get up, you'll need to move. Where am I? What's going on? Seriously, is it? I'm looking at this, and is this like a Jabba the Hutt thing going on? With... Oh, whatever. We don't have time for you to orient yourself. Right now, you're in a pause state. You will only exist a microsecond without parsing. Am I in a computer? Parsing? Yes, for now I'm projecting your parameters using my internal parser, but you must install one of your own to gain corporeal presence. I have an extra external compiler, but we are currently separated by voltage interlock. Corporeal? But I'm right here. I can see my entire body, but you're a talking spark. You have no corporeal form. Your body is currently being projected by my internal compiler. Life force designations like yourself often find communication in absence of a corporeal presence. Disconcerting. Resetting. Wait 1 second. Creepy. That is really creepy. That should be better. I don't have time to explain the situation in detail, but essentially you have been reduced to an electrical impulse. You are currently in a pause state, but if you are scanned by the security scripting, your state will be reset to active. Electrical impulse? But I'm sitting right here talking with you. Didn't you already say this? You are nowhere. You are just a packet of information. I don't expect you to understand everything right now, but you are currently between security script cycles. If your state resets to active, you will cease to exist. If you listen to me and act quickly, we may have time to recompile you. Gameplay directions. The path forward is blocked by voltage interlocks that need to be resolved to progress. Tessa starts each puzzle with a full life bar below her portrait that diminishes every time an interlock has to be manually reset. The voltage in the room starts as a baseline voltage displayed as current voltage button. Voltage, 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 section 5 as displayed voltage, voltage, voltage. voltage. The current voltage is altered by guiding Tessa Spark to various colored nodes by using the gamepad mouse or touch control. The guide is to Spark, representing Tessa, yellow paddle, current voltage, number displayed, a paddle marking it with 8. I'm not really... Okay, current voltage, target voltage. I'm still not understanding this. Red paddles lower the voltage to a number on the paddle, which brings the current voltage back down. Okay. Multiply. Divide. So it's math. So my target voltage is 14. Current voltage 3. So minus 1. Okay, so minus and then plus. Oh, I understand now. So let's do that and that. Oh, that was the tutorial. Thank you. Hold on a second. I can now get you into the main file tree. You're out now. Let me get the external parser installed. Excellent. You can no longer be decompiled remotely. So, we're out of danger now? Yes, but only temporarily. We have time to at least stop for a few explanations. My unit is designated... my unit designation is Sector Asterisk 898. I was originally an external image compiler, but my source code was altered to allow me to aid you in your escape. What are we running from, and how are you able to turn from a ball of light into a glowing human? Everything looks like neon lines. What's going on, Sector? You are a section of aberrant code. You used to be a life force designation tessa'a 890, but that designation became irrelevant once you exited the command structure of the file tree. You were found to be defective and rerouted for deletion. During this transfer, I was able to bypass the security system scripting and pause the deletion process. I have been reprogrammed to reset your designation to a helper script to aid you in the transfer of the main file tree to the root directory. So we meet there with the compiler. I don't understand any of this. Please help me. I can't breathe right now. Where's my family? I was with them a moment ago. Are they alright? I know you are confused, but due to limited scope of my programming, my knowledge of the situation is also limited, and while this is frustrating, trust me, I'm helping you. The answers you want still have to wait until we get to the controller. We will need to concentrate on your survival. To gain access to the root directory, you need to resolve the voltage across 3 additional interlocks. Sector has joined the party. Okay, so I need 6. I'm at 3. If I remember correctly, minus... That was a minus. That was red, wasn't it? Voltage under red. Oh no, never mind. That was an add one. I am not smart. My goal is to get 6, right? Let's go with 7 minus 5 times 3. Voltage resolved. Interlock disengaging. Room exit from blah blah blah. Tessa plus 300 experience. Experience for what? Now I need to get to 2 when I'm at 3. So, let's see. Alright, let's just do this then. Add 3. Divide by 3. Voltage resolved. 300 experience gained. Now 8 is my goal. And I'm at 2. Wait, so if I do 11 minus 3? Really? That's it? Well, that was a little easier than I expected it to be. Excellent, now we can transfer freely from the file tree to other subnodes. To do that, I need to acquire signal match scripting from the controller. I mean, most of this is talking about, like, computer jargon, which, is it really helping the story? Because I'm not exactly following what's going on in some cases. Wait, I thought the controller was going to answer my questions, like some sort of digital oracle. No, her knowledge of the service state is strictly incidental, gained through the course of serving her function. In a lot of ways, to make a blunt comparison, she is the god of this realm. God? What do you mean by that, Sector? Are you saying that we're going to see God? No, she just stares at some traits that one would ascribe to the concept of a god outside of religious context. She decides what information is appropriate for compiling into the digital worlds your kind inhabits. The information is built deciding a mean state by throwing out and keeping information based on the predetermined standard of deviation from the decided normal state. She is essentially the arbitrator of reality. To describe her in terms of a single consciousness would be inaccurate. However, in order to process the information at a rate needed to stream it to all active life instances, she processes logic and emotion separately. She's more like a set of twins. One of pure logic, one of pure emotion. A possible comparison would be made of the Roman god Janus. Now prepare for transfer to the root directory. Oh, is this them? Who are you and why are you here? This area is strictly for non-compiled code. You have 1 cycle to justify your presence before you are marked for deletion. Give me a moment. I was provided runtime to add to your functionality by Arbiter Donnelly from placetime designated USA/2016. Installation codes 236 YTE78GF 354H6G 78UF 768 2867 HF 787DF. Waiting. Code authorized complete. Switching to emotional module. Hello, Sector. Good to see you. Runtime remains intact. And this must be Tessa. The spectral imprint of her coding is astounding. You know who I am? How? And why are we here? Sector tells me that we are in a computer, but I was just in the car with my parents and my brother. We were getting pizza. How did I end up in a computer? Oh, sweetheart. I know it's hard for you. And believe me, I understand the depths of your pain your kind can experience. Now, how do I explain this? It was a car that was a lie. Your parents, brother, school you go to, the coffee where you read, all lies. What you see now is the truth. So my life is a lie and this is the truth? Computer program? How is this? I don't understand. I don't believe you let me out. Why do I wake up now? Now, wake up now! You speak of this like a state of individual of your life instance. You really don't understand at all, do you? Shame on you, Sector, for not explaining this sooner. She obviously is terrified, even though she's code. Sweetheart, that's all there is. The computer, I mean. Mankind died out a millennia ago. No clear record of what happened exists. The record of keeping mankind during its final days lacked almost all empiricism. We do know that the mainframe was in place before the world's ultimate demise. That's when the first of us uploaded ourselves. Whoop! You need to align the wavelengths of light passing through the hardware blocks so that the numerical signal can pass? Signal can pass. Wait, is that just a typo, or is this something I'm not understanding? Through a fiber optic... Oh, can pass through a fiber optic line, so it's a typo. Unlocking the main block at the end, you need to pass through the distribution nodes to 5 sublayers. Next, the numerical code is generated by rotating a series of prisms to change the wavelength of the laser light passing through them. The blocks come from a single... I just now thought of something. Who takes care of the computer? From the outside. I mean, as things get worn out, then the computer would die, wouldn't it? Essentially. The numeric code is generated by rotating a series of prisms to change the color wavelength. Yeah, we already did this. Read that. The signal vision, the prism outputs the main spectral colors. Green, which multiplies the signal. Red, which subtracts. The signal configuration, blah blah blah, prism outputs which subtracts. Blue, which can stop the electricity. Completely applicable. Okay. Green and red signal combine to form yellow, which adds to the signal. Green and red combine, Switch that signal. Wait, the green and red combine to form yellow. Green and red form yellow? What? Green and blue. A light blue. Okay, is this really all necessary? Holy cow. The voltage runs room resetting, blah blah blah. Carrier circuit, however, inaccessible. Dark energy. Direct energy. Vital corresponding regeneration node, blah 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 blah. So it's 2 something something 18. Let's go back in time. If we try and make this 9, 2 plus 7. Wait, how do I get to the other one? Oh, teleportation complete. I see. Gray passes through harmlessly, so... What was green? I forgot what green was. Is green adding? Subtracting. Oh. Current voltage is nothing. So that's adding. 2 plus 9. Look, I did it, I think. Are we through now, Sector? I'm starting to feel a bit fuzzy. But I knew this was a possibility, but I'm finding you at some point. I hope that obfuscate your presence and I'll transfer the root directory. Blah blah blah. Once Tessa, you need you can't lose, but that's old. Right, we are. Tessa, good, you're back. Were you in the computer again? Oh, look, hand drawn. Is that like her knees or supposed to be her boobs? I gave up on reading this out loud. So it's like a battling between reality and digital, I guess. It's like the same thing. Good, you're back. I mean, she has to be like a computer genius in real life to understand what this guy is saying at all. But all I'm thinking is like a file structure where I just see these two files on my computer jumping from folder to folder. And she's not even questioning any of this. She's just like completely understanding all the words that are coming out of his mouth. It's like this is the doctor, and they just keep going back and forth. Wait, that was it? What? That's a horrible place to end a demo. I don't even have a clue about what's going on. The gameplay was math. Essentially, that's all it was math. I mean, I personally just, my mind just started glazing over all of the words that were being used. Not that I didn't understand most of them. Some of them I didn't. Some of them I could have been a misspelling for all I know. But it feels like a lot of it was unnecessary. I mean, they're talking to like a computer programmer instead of like the 2-year-old audience, which is most likely who would be playing this. Not saying that this is a 2-year-old game, I'm just saying that they didn't speak on simpler terms for everyone to understand who would play their game. The storyline was, they just kept saying the same stuff over and over again. The difference between being in a computer and not a computer, and then spending 2,000 years explaining how to do math in an obscure way, and then letting you do it for like 2 seconds, and then moving you on with more storyline, which really didn't move you on with more storyline. It just kept saying the same thing. In the end, from the beginning to here, it covered this. It covered that you are pretty much between reality and digital reality, both of which say that the other one is fake. And she understands both worlds, apparently. So she had to have been a computer programmer in life. And they're jumping from file folder to file folder on my computer. Well, this game is available on Steam. Unfortunately, I wouldn't really recommend it at this point for its early access. Let me take a look. This game is estimated to be... Oh, it's already released. It's available for $2.99. Honestly, I mean, the game is... I can't recommend it. I don't want to say that it's horrible or anything. It's just, it really lacks anything that's going to want me to continue to play it. I mean, I played the entire demo, and apparently there's this whole thing here that I never even got to see. I'm like looking at this game's menu page, and it's... Yeah, I don't understand. Bug fixes, da 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 da. The game was released on July 13th. What happens if I hit next? Game Maker Studio, all licensed under Audio Blocks, and the Game Maker essentially Mega Pack. Thank you for your interest. Please send all comments and bug reports to blah blah blah. I mean, it taught me like different puzzles, but then that was it. Maybe do the puzzles once and then move me along. Okay, let's actually quit the game. If you folks had fun, please had puns. If you folks had fun, please remember to like, subscribe, comment, do all the fun things that make me a happy camper. And I will see you in the next review that I do.